Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you how I make a pair of high-waisted shorts. So I have a little bit of fabric here, not too much, you don't need that much fabric. You're going to be folding it over, just like this. Make the sides evenly align. And this will just get cut off at the end, so it's okay. There we go. So at this point, you are going to be cutting on both sides to an angle. You do not want to go straight, just because that will make the shorts not high-waisted. They will be sort of like a low-rise look, and I do not like that. I like to make all of mine high-waisted, and then kind of just go from there. Ellie, what are you talking about, huh? And then you're gonna cut it straight across here. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit on this. Once you start sewing, the excess is also going to come off, so it's okay. So then once you have your little template, you are going to cut this bottom right here that you folded over. Mind you, I have not been making these for that long. I have a really just shitty sewing machine that I got at Walmart. This can definitely be hand sewn, but investing in a sewing machine really makes a difference. And it makes your projects go by way faster. But also, hand sewing is really nice too, because it is very calming to the mind. So it just depends on your preference. Alright, so now we have two pieces of fabric. One piece will be the back and one will be the front. Now you want to turn the pieces so that the part that doesn't have the pretty design on it is to the front. Ooh, wrong way. It's gonna be like this. Alright. So then at this point, you're gonna want to put pins on both sides going down this way. So this is what it ends up looking like, and basically you're just gonna be sewing along where you put the pins. So you're gonna sew on this side and then on this side also. So I'm just gonna be sewing it. Go backwards a little bit. and you just cut off all this extra excess fabric. So once you're done sewing both sides, you're gonna take it so it looks like this, right? You're gonna grab both the middles and you're just gonna go like this. And then this right here is where your butt's gonna be, and you're gonna sew both of these. So let me do that again, just because it can be a little confusing. You're gonna take both of the middle parts, and you're just gonna do that. I don't know how to explain that, but that's how you do it. One more time. You're just gonna grab both, and just like that. And then gonna grab both of them. Make sure the seams are aligned. These do not look great, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. It's a learning process. I'm just gonna take it to this side. And you're just gonna pin them together. Alright, and then sew right there. So once you finish doing that, now you're going to want to do the elastic, and you have to make a tunnel for that. So what you're going to do is flip this over twice. Flip it twice, make sure that there's enough room for whatever size your elastic is going to be. You're going to put the pins in, make sure you leave just a little bit of room to be able to put that elastic in. Alright, so once you have sewed your tunnel together and there's just one little piece where you can feed it through, feed your elastic through, what I did is, you're usually going to want to measure your waist to the elastic so they'll fit you. I didn't have that much elastic left, so I basically used this zigzag stitch and sewed two smaller pieces of elastic that I had together to make just one big one. And so then you are going to want to get a safety pin. You don't have to use these. These are sewing safety pins. They work so amazing. I recommend them, but you could just use any old safety pin you have lying around, and you're gonna want to just poke it through one end, and then basically just start feeding it through. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Make sure you're watching the other end. You don't want it to get lost in there, because then you kind of have to start over. They got that really nice stretch to them, and then you're just gonna sew that little opening that you had. You're just gonna sew it together, and I forgot to mention I do use a straight stitch the entire time. I sew for everything besides the elastic.